How many people, hopefully we'll have more hands than the first speech I gave, how many people in here are having to pay to go to college right now? Okay, a couple of us, all right. How many are going to have to pay when we go off to the university next year? Okay, well, there's a lot of us. So, for just a small fee of $80 and a 3.5 GPA with 12 hours, you can get in something called Phi Theta Kappa. Now, how many of you have heard of this? Everybody raise their hand. Good. All awesome. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you today why joining PTK, if you've already joined, is a great thing for you. And if you have joined, I want to give you a round of applause because this is the greatest decision you've made other than coming to JC. That's the first thing you did. The second greatest decision you've ever made in your life is joining PTK. If you haven't joined and you've received a letter, I want to tell you why you should join. And if you haven't received a letter to join, then I'm going to tell you why you need to strive to join, because it's awesome to get in. It's really great. Okay. The reason I'm up here is because I'm the VP of Fellowship in our chapter here, and that makes me credible to speak on the topic. The purpose of my speech is to tell you all, like I said, why you need to join if you haven't already. Phi Theta Kappa is a worldwide national honor society. Notice I said honor society, not a club. So this isn't just some random Joe Blow thing you get into just to say, hey, I'm in this and I can get in the yearbook picture. No, this is way more important than that. So being involved is really important. The number one thing for Phi Theta Kappa that everybody loves is the money. Because let's be honest, that's the reason we're all in it. Okay? But the second most important thing is if you can get involved, it's really important because I'll tell you that later on. Third great thing is the people you can meet. And I can vouch for this. I've met some really awesome people through this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the money, because it's the most important thing. It's so cool. So this is just some of the colleges, just local colleges that offer scholarships. And notice down here, Delta State, Jackson State, full all paid expenses. But also, according to PTK.org, over 735 colleges worldwide offer Phi Theta Kappa scholarships. 15% of those scholarships are full tuition paid. So, I mean, I know we're all in Cal Ford, but that's some pretty good math right there. They're giving you this money because they know you're the best of the best, because only Phi Theta Kappa students are eligible for these scholarships. Not just any Joe Blow who went to college can get this stuff. So, also, March the 1st, there was a common application that opened up on PTK's website. If you go fill this out and you complete it, start today, because maybe by the time spring break's over, you'll be done, because it takes forever to fill out. But once you fill it out, your name gets put into a drawing for thousands of dollars of scholarships. I'm talking like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 scholarships here. Pays your tuition off, extra money in your pocket for whatever. All you gotta do is fill it out online. Free, only PTK members can apply for it. So hop on that. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the great leadership skills you can gain. If y'all don't know, our advisors for our Phi Theta Kappa chapter are Dr. Marianne Sison and Dr. Brad Bailey. If you'd like to meet them, I can introduce you anytime. They're great people. If you get involved, which is really, you don't have to get involved, but if you do get involved, the benefits are a lot better than if you just don't get involved at all, because they can write you recommendation letters, which you need for the common application. You need at least 2 recommendation letters. And if they don't know who you are, then they can't write you a recommendation letter. So, also, big thing about getting involved in Phi Theta Kappa. Take 2 people applying for the same job. Both have similar job experience. They've been at the company for the longest. By getting involved, you can gain leadership ability that may, in return in the future, help you get this job over the first person who got, or over the other person you're running against. Because employers like leaders and people who can lead. And if you don't have any leadership qualities, then how can you be expected to lead? So that's one benefit of it. The third thing is the great people you can meet. Now let's be honest, we're all smart in here. I mean, if you don't think you're smart, you wouldn't have made it this far. So being in Phi Theta Kappa, you get to hang around with people who are also smart. And the conversations you can have with these people are awesome. I mean, let's be honest, we all like to talk with smart people and have these great intellectual conversations, and just blows your mind at what people know. I learn something new every day from these people I talk to. It's so great. Also, when you transfer to a university, they have what's called a PTK alumni chapter. I can say that at least every one of these have these. And when you transfer, you can get involved with this, and it may make transferring a little bit easier because you can get involved with this and meet some people and make some friends, that are also in PTK. So it may, get you a couple of friends here or there to start your university experience. But to conclude, I hope I have convinced y'all to join, and if you've already joined, I hope I've reaffirmed your wanting to join. I hope that I've convinced you to join if you haven't, and if you're not eligible, get eligible because it's important. Like I said, the purpose of this speech was to tell you about the scholarship opportunities, leadership ability, and the friendships you can make. I'm qualified to speak on it because I am the VP of Fellowship in our own officer team. Which, shout out to our officer team. We won 6 awards at our regional conference this past weekend, so if you see any of us, tell us congratulations, because we're awesome. So just know, if you're in this PTK chapter, you're amongst greatness. So, but to end, I want to close with a quote. Leadership is very important, not only to education, but in being successful in life. Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It's about one life influencing another. So, thank you.